Kevin Wedding, and I serve as co-chair of the CSM Waldorf Jaycees Scholarship Program, along with Suzanne Weibel, which I will introduce shortly. But we'd like to welcome you all here this evening. As you can see, and you will hear a little bit later, the Waldorf Jaycees have partnered with CSM Foundation for 19 years, and that has had a huge impact on the lives of all the graduating seniors in high school and returning students. So you will hear a little bit about that later on. Also, the Waldorf Jaycees have donated all of the food, the staff, and the facility here tonight for us to have this reception. So let's give a hand to the Waldorf Jaycees. And with that being said, I would like to bring up Suzanne Weibel to talk a little bit about the Jaycees. And so Suzanne.
Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? You having a good evening? Good, good. So as Kevin said, my name is Suzanne Weibel, and I'm co-chair of the scholarship program. And on behalf of the Greater Waldorf Jaycees Foundation, I'd like to welcome the 2019 scholarship recipients, family, and guests. The Greater Waldorf Jaycees is a leadership development organization with the goal of making Charles County a better place to live for all citizens. This year, we're celebrating 50 years of service to Charles County, and through these 50 years, our top priorities of service to our senior citizens, law enforcement, citizens with special needs, and education. And of course, tonight we're focusing on education. 19 years ago, the Greater Waldorf Jaycees and the College of Southern Maryland Foundations began a partnership to award scholarships to Charles County students who have the desire to further their education at the College of Southern Maryland. To fund this support, the Greater Waldorf Jaycees donate approximately $50,000 a year, and the College of Southern Maryland Foundation, they match these funds in order to provide scholarships for graduating seniors and returning recipients that have recipients of the scholarship the previous year. And all they have to do is maintain a 2.5 grade point average. The criteria for the initial scholarship is to be a graduating senior from a Charles County school, have a financial need, have at least a 2.5 grade point average, and show involvement in community service. The reason why we focus on this criteria is because we believe that students who are involved in the community service activities learn as much about life as they do in books, and help make them a well-rounded leader in our community. To the scholarship recipients, we don't ask for anything in return other than that you study hard, make good grades, and have fun. Not too much fun, but have fun. Our hope is that someday in the future, perhaps you will have an opportunity to help a young student and make a positive impact on someone else's life. So on behalf of the Greater Waldorf Jaycees, I congratulate the 2019 graduating seniors and the second-year recipients for their accomplishments. And at this time, I have the pleasure to introduce to you the College of Southern Maryland's Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Eileen Abel. And we are so thrilled to have her here with us tonight. She and the college faculty and the staff they're doing a lot of great things to help you afford college and make sure that you graduate from College of Southern Maryland, go out and earn your four-year degree, join the workforce here in Southern Maryland, give back to your community. And who knows, maybe be a JC. What do you think? So please join me in welcoming Dr. Abel.
Suzanne, thank you so much. Dr. Murphy sends her regrets that she couldn't make it here tonight, but the advantage for me is that I get to be here. This is one of my favorite events. This is really one of the great weeks We celebrated academic honors last week, we celebrated graduation, and we are now celebrating students who are returning to us next year under scholarship, and students who will be coming in under scholarship too. And what an amazing partnership between these two foundations, 1.3 million and over 500 students who've benefited from this partnership. It's just remarkable, but it also shows what happens when communities who really care about education and the communities themselves come together to really help those step forward and to give back to the community too. So I am so honored and proud to be here tonight, and also just because it's a great event. So appreciate you all coming out. So I would like to welcome the new CSM students scholarship recipients, their parents, and their families, so the official welcome. Before I get started, I do want to recognize some special guests and supporters of the college. So first, an absolute deep, heartfelt thanks to the Jaycees, especially Kevin Wedding, Suzanne Weibel, Gina Markovich, who have more than just the Jaycees in common, because they are all three also CSM alum. Yay! So I also wanted to mention a couple other people who are here that we would like to welcome and thank for joining us today. From the Charles County Board of Education, Virginia McGraw, the chair, and Elizabeth C. Brown. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Also with us are Nancy Hempstead, who is our chair of the foundation, who will be up here in a few minutes. And Kimberly Rosenfeld, who is also on our foundation director. A trustee emeriti, Dorothea Beloved Smith. And former foundation director, again, Suzanne Weibel. She's done a lot for the college. So I would also like to take a moment to recognize the college and career councils from each of the high schools who do a lot in facilitating this event and helping the students decide where to go and how to apply for the scholarships. So Tara, if you'll hold your applause until I've read through the list of 7 or 8 names here. Tara Campbell from La Plata High School, Beth Cusick from McDonough High School, although I don't believe she could join us tonight, Anna Groh from North Point, Janet Melherrick from St. Charles High School, Ava Morton from Thomas Stone High School, Gail Stone from Westlake High School, although I believe she also could not attend, Conchita Walls from Henry E. Lackey High School, and Alicia Jones, the supervising counselor at Charles County Public Schools. If you will all accept our gratitude. So as I mentioned a few minutes ago, as the Vice President of Academic Affairs at the College of Southern Maryland, I've just completed my 4th year, and honestly, I've been at a bunch of community colleges in 4 different states. I've landed in the best place in the country, I'm telling you. This is a time of celebration, seeing our students achieve their dreams and celebrating a time for new beginning. Last week, as I mentioned, we just had graduation, 522 candidates, 546 degrees, 244 certificates during the 60th spring commencement at the La Plata campus. It was really, actually 2 commencements. It was actually really just a wonderful event. Also really want to share some exciting news. The college has just been admitted into a national program called Achieving the Dream, which is a program that's been in existence for just a couple of years, and it really is very data-driven, but the primary goal in it is really to drill down to understand what we're doing to help support college success, where are we having some leakage points, and where can we best support the students. So we're one of only 16 community colleges that was invited into the cohort this year, and it should take CSM to the next level. So this is a really neat thing. But the good thing is that it's called Achieving the Dream, but it really is your dream, and that's what CSM is here for, to help support that. You students are our future leaders. You're our teachers, our artists, our engineers, our musicians, our police officers. It is because of your hard work, the support of your family, your friends, and your career counselors that you were able to succeed up to this point. And you can now add CSM to your family support. We care about you, and we want you to achieve your goals. We are incredibly fortunate to have partners like the Greater Waldorf Jaycees Foundation who invest in the education and the futures of Charles County students through these scholarships. This scholarship program and its continued success is a testament to the successful and lasting partnership between these two foundations. Together, the Jaycees and the CSM Foundation were committed to making certain that Charles County High School graduates have the opportunities and support they need to achieve their dreams. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Nancy Hempstead. The CSM Foundation is the fundraising and friend-raising arm of the college with a board composed of all volunteers from our 3 Southern Maryland counties raising money for our students. The foundation works very hard to raise money for scholarships, programs, and technology, and we are grateful to have a foundation board dedicated to the mission of this college and its students. So I would like to introduce the chair of the CSM Foundation, the fundraising arm of the college, Ms. Nancy Hempstead. Nancy?
We all have to put our reading glasses on. So thank you, Dr. Abel. I am delighted to join you tonight. The scholarship reception has become one of my favorite events as the CSM Foundation Chair. Providing scholarships is not about paying for courses, but it is about investing in you and hoping that you use these opportunities wisely to have a profound impact on tomorrow and on our community's future. That is why the CSM Foundation has fundraising programs like purchasing a brick at any of our college campuses and events like our upcoming golf tournament and many other events that we host throughout the year. And it is so that we can reach out to alumni and friends of CSM and ask them to invest in our students. We want to help our students obtain a college education without accumulating thousands of dollars of debt. And we recognize that many of you have stayed focused despite various challenges and obstacles. It is because of your desire to achieve and your drive to succeed that the CSM Foundation and the Greater Waldorf Jaycees are here to support you and support this community. Over the past 19 years, as you guys heard this earlier, the Greater Waldorf Jaycees Foundation and the CSM Foundation together have awarded 510 Charles County students more than $1.3 million through this scholarship fund. That is very impressive. It is very impressive and it is very profound in terms of the impact that it will have in this community, or it has had in the community. Over the past 19 years, today, in addition, we will present 14 scholarships to new CSM students and renew 12 students from last year with another scholarship for this coming year. And we are honored to partner with the Greater Waldorf Jaycees Foundation in working toward a common goal, to assist you in realizing your academic goals, and we strongly believe that this investment in your education will benefit you, your family, and our community. So congratulations, everyone. So with that, Kevin. Okay.
In the area.
Okay, at this time, we would like to begin the process of calling up the returning students. Because as you hear tonight, the incoming students, this is a 2-year scholarship, so make sure you work hard so you can get a renewal next year, okay? And I'm going to try this without reading glasses. How about that? Okay. So I would like to call Christian Brady. Come on down. Elena Dixon. Matthew Gaines. Caitlin Clue. Danielle McCann, Matthew Santos, Caitlin Sloan, Haley Tanner, and finally, Kylie Wade. Okay, that finishes our renewal with the next part of our program. So I would like to call Dr. Eileen Abel forward to do a presentation. Eileen, come on about.
So I hope you all enjoyed that dinner, and again, thanks so much to the Jaycees for supporting us tonight. So your generous support of the scholarships affect our students in ways, first of all, that we probably can't ever describe, and in fact, impact them in ways we will probably never know. So each of the stories of the students here tonight is unique and personal, but I'll bet that what they share in common is the heartfelt gratitude for how these scholarships and how the supporters of the scholarships, that is the you, are making the difference of their lives. So joining us tonight to offer his perspective on behalf of all of our scholarship recipients is Dawson Jewell, who has received the Greater Waldorf Jaycees Scholarship 2 years in a row. A resident of Charlotte Hall and a graduate of La Plata High School, Dawson was a member of the men's lacrosse team this past spring. He is a recipient of several other scholarships in addition to the Jaycees Scholarship. This is a pretty impressive list. It includes the Adjunct Faculty Endowed Scholarship, the Mary I. Shashow Memorial Annual Scholarship, the Neil Cheney Slater Memorial Endowed Scholarship, and the Salome A. Howard Bar Association Incorporated Scholarship. So please join me in welcoming Dawson Jewell to the podium.
Good afternoon. As a Charles County resident attending the College of Southern Maryland, I am honored to be among the many scholarship recipients who are benefiting from the generosity of the Greater Waldorf Jaycees. It is because of your generosity that students like myself are able to pursue our dreams for college and our careers. I want a career where I'm able to help people and make a lasting impact, and so my long-term goal is to complete my degree in criminal justice and become a police officer. As a cadet with the Charles County Sheriff's Office, being around police officers helps me understand the steps I need to achieve my goal. After I wrap up my final requirements at CSM, I'll be pursuing my bachelor's degree in criminal justice at the University of Maryland. Receiving a scholarship makes a huge impact. As a student, knowing that we can continue our education with this financial assistance relieves some of the pressure for paying for both classes and books. Another positive impact from receiving a scholarship is the amazing people we get to meet through these scholarships, and it is very rewarding to be able to meet our scholarship donors and personally tell them face-to-face what their award means to us individually. The Greater Waldorf Jaycees has provided a strong foundation of service to humanity. As I have had the honor to learn about the Jaycees through the scholarship, and I am amazed at all the community support and involvement of your members. Our community is richer because of the conscious decision over many years to support projects that impact so many of us through the community. I can't thank you enough on behalf of the Charles County students you have supported over the years at the College of Southern Maryland. I look forward to being able to donate to scholarships in the future that help others with their college needs, like you helping us achieve our goals. Together, we are making a difference in helping people in our very own community. I have appreciated my time here at the College of Southern Maryland, and I am thankful for the opportunities the college has offered me. I'm sure I speak for the other scholarship recipients when I say that having others to believe in us and provide financial support makes a world of difference in boosting our confidence and optimism. So thank you for believing in our future. Thank you.
All right, let's give him a big hand. Okay, it is my distinct pleasure to call up Gina Markovich, Suzanne Weibel, Dr. Eileen Abel, and Nancy Hempstead, and we'll begin the process of presenting our scholarships to the incoming students, the class of 2019. So as I call your name up, would you come on down and receive your gift? So we'll start off with George Acevedo. Stephen Bleem. Quiona Bird Gaddy. Courtney Edlin. Taylor Gable. Elena Galope. Cornelius Hightower. Meg Jacko. Gino Papago. Dominique Rinaldi. Maisa Sese Dixon. Logan Taman. Melanie Watkins. Kelsey Clue. I apologize. Congratulations. Thanks, Caitlin. Okay. Now, you've heard earlier in the night that the Jaycees award cash. We give a $1,000 check out to the highest GPA. So having said that, I would like to call Suzanne Weibel and Gina, and we will present checks to both the graduating students and the returning students. So, and it's $1,000. So, and I illustrate this because it's important for all of the incoming students and the renewals to work really hard and establish a great GPA so that you too can receive $1,000 next year when we all gather here for the 20th annual scholarship reception. So, having said that, I would like to call forward Caitlin Clue. Congratulations. And we've already heard from this individual earlier in the night, but Dawson Jewell, come on down. So now that brings us to the end of the night. As you've heard before all night, all throughout the night, we applaud you for your next step in your journey of education. The Waldorf Jaycees partner with CSM, but we stand shoulder to shoulder with you in trying to achieve and help you achieve your goal in your next journey in your educational life. So, having said that, I'd like to call Dr. Eileen Abel for some closing remarks.
Thank you all again for coming out tonight. So for all of you students who are in here, I invite you to come and have a conversation with me about your experience at CSM and where you're going to go next, both if you're coming in and if you're going out. Again, this is an event that couldn't be done with numbers of people who put their hearts and souls into this kind of effort, again, to support the partnership and particularly to support our students. Special thanks to the CSM Scholarship Committee, to whom I did not give a shout out before, and they're lined up over there. Chelsea, Chris, Tony, Kelly, thank you all so much for doing that. And again, we wish you all very well in your experience. And just a word of advice to the students who are coming into CSM and those who are going to be here next year too. Find your purpose, find your path, find your person. You got a lot of people in this room who are your people who can help support what it is you're trying to do. So I always tell people, you got to have the 3 Ps to be successful, and you've got a whole room of people here who support that one. So we wish you all of the best, and thank you again for coming out tonight.
Okay, a little bit of housekeeping. Val will coordinate everyone for pictures in just a little bit. We're going to do a group picture. So make sure you do not leave, because that is an important part of what we do. Suzanne, did you have anything that you'd like to say? You're good. Okay. The photo link is at the bottom of your program. Val has been taking pictures all night long, and she's probably one of the hardest working people at tonight's event. So let's give it up for Val. Val Nice. Now, I will echo Dr. Abel's comment. CSM staff has a phenomenal group of people that help pull this together. And Chelsea Brown and Chris Zimmerman do a phenomenal amount of work before we all ever get here tonight. They have to coordinate things, they promote the scholarship applications. So let's give them a big hand one more time. So again, work hard, get an excellent GPA. You too will receive a $1,000 check that you can use however you want to. It's not made out to a school, it's made out to you. So it's at your discretion to spend that on something that you'd like. And then, like I said, Val will coordinate pictures. Thank you all for coming. Good luck and Godspeed, and study hard and do well. Thank you all very much.